Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel Platinum Bricks 95, and we're back again with another Lego Marvel video. Firstly guys, just before we do get into the video, if you would not mind helping me out by doing two things. They're 2 clicks for you, but they mean a lot to me. So if you would mind clicking that like button, it would be really appreciated. And also, if you could click that subscribe button and maybe sub to the channel. But if you don't want to, I do understand. But if you could do those things for me, guys, that would be amazing. So then, guys, into today's video. And it's actually a video I've been wanting to make, well, ever since the start of this month, when a certain 2 of these buildable figures were released. But today, we are taking a look at all of the Lego Marvel buildable figures. Now, obviously, throughout Lego Marvel's history, we've had a lot of different types of buildable figures, but we're mainly focusing on these ones, as you can see here. These are the official buildable figures, if you like. They are just figures, and as you can see here, they're all in front of me. So guys, what I thought would be a good idea today is just have a little look at these. Obviously, they have all been reviewed on the channel already. So I figured, well, I've already done a review. What else do I like to do? I like to make lists, okay? I'm a man. I can't help it, okay? So what we're going to do today is rank all of these from 7th to 1st and tell you which is the worst and which is the best. And honestly, guys, I'm actually really excited for it. So just before we do get into the ranking, I'm going to give you a little bit of history here. Nothing too crazy, but basically, all of these started with this fella here, AntMan. He's the only one to come with an Infinity Saga plaque, as I'm sure this was sort of the test version of the buildable figure, as you can sort of see, and you will see when I'm ranking these. There's a lot more going on with him than there is with other ones. However, that's where it all started. Then, a year later, we actually got the Spider-Man buildable figures. So we got Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Venom. And then earlier on this year, we got Ant-Man. And a month later, we got Captain America and Wolverine. So guys, as you can see, there is 7, like I said. And I guess the only thing left to do is start to rank them. So without further ado, let's go. So guys, just before we do get into the ranking, I thought it'd be a good idea to give you guys a closer look at all of these buildable figures. We've got Iron Man, Wolverine, Ant-Man, and a very mini figure Wasp. We've also got Venom, Spider-Man, Captain America, and Miles Morales. And these are the 7 Lego Marvel buildable figures that have been released so far. So guys, on to the official ranking, and coming in 7th place, we do have Little Boy America, or Captain America as he's otherwise known. So guys, this is Lego set number 76258, Captain America construction figure, retailing for a price of £31.99 and coming with 310 pieces. Now, guys, the reason that he's coming in 7th and not some of the people that are higher on the list is purely because of his face. Okay, I said it in my review when I reviewed this and the other Lego Marvel buildable figures. Honestly, that has ruined the entire build for me. Why does he look like he's 14 years old? I don't know. However, aside from that, it's a gorgeous buildable figure, but it really is let down by his face. I think it is stupid. I don't know why he looks so young, and it really is disappointing. On another note, though, I will say, the figure itself is very nice. It's just, again, let down by that headpiece. He does obviously come with his shield, which when you pop it off, as you can see, his back's there. And what it can do is click down on here. And that is pretty cool as well. However, guys, I'm going to be honest. The reason it's so low, again, it is that one piece. And that is why Captain America finds himself in 7th place. So then, guys, coming in 6th place, we do have Miles Morales. Now, this is Lego set number 76225, Miles Morales figure, retailing for a price of £24.99 and coming with 238 pieces. Now, this is more of a personal preference one, because you could argue that Spider-Man could be here. But again, it is kind of personal preference. As you can probably tell from Miles Morales, he has two colours if you exclude his eyes. But it's not that. If you listened at the start, this is £24, sorry, £25, and Captain America himself was 32. And actually, normally I say you can't tell the difference with sort of sets that have like a small price difference. This you really can. This is much more lightweight. There's a lot less design and detail going on. There's a lot less more accessories, as you can see. It's very much one colour with a bit of red to highlight it. And I just think overall, again, it's personal preference. I prefer the Spider-Man one. Yeah, it's just a bit lackluster when you compare him to all the other buildable figures. A nice figure nonetheless, but in my opinion, it makes sense that he's in 6th place, in my opinion, guys. So guys, coming in 5th place, it's probably no surprise to you, we do have Spider-Man, and this is Lego set number 76226, the Spider-Man figure, retailing for a price of £24.99 and coming with 258 pieces. Now, like I did just say, if I pull up Miles Morales here, you can sort of see they're exactly the same, literally exactly the same, just different torso designs. Now, like I said, it was personal preference between him and Miles Morales, but I just do prefer the Spider-Man one. Again, a cheaper version of the buildable figures, and among the cheapest buildable figures, along with Miles Morales and someone else who's coming later on in the list. Now, I really liked the Spider-Man buildable figure, but again, you can tell it's a lot less lightweight than Captain America, or in fact, any of the other buildable figures you will see on this list. I think this is, well, him and Miles Morales are the most lightweight builds, okay? They've got the least amount going on, and they are incredibly similar. However, it's just personal preference, and I do just prefer Spider-Man to Miles Morales. And overall, a very good buildable figure. And again, I like the price point on him and Miles Morales. I think it's great. And that is why, in my opinion, Spider-Man is worthy of his 5th spot. Okay then, guys. Well, coming in 4th place, we do have AntMan. And this is Lego set number 76256. The AntMan construction figure, retailing for a price of £29.99 and coming with 289 pieces. Now, this is probably the most lightweight buildable figure left on the list. Everyone you're going to see after this has a lot more going on. However, I really do like this this construction figure, okay? I really, especially, love that inclusion of the mini figure version of Wasp. I do think that is really awesome. However, guys, I had to take off my love goggles for the Ant-Man movies, which, by the way, I'm just going to say it here, the Ant-Man movies are incredibly underrated in the MCU in general. I really do like them. But in general, it's just because he has a lot less going on than the three you're left to see on the screen. I mean, the things I like about him, I love this about all buildable figures, by the way, the inclusion of 0 stickers, very nice. But what I really like about him is the way he looks. They've actually nailed him. I think he's incredibly accurate to what he should look like. And again, he is just a beefed up version of Spider-Man or Miles Morales in a way, without the accessories. But I will say, I just think it looks cooler. I think the design on the torso is really good. I think they've paid much more attention to him in general. And I do just think it is a very good construction figure overall. Sorry, buildable figure overall. I'm not going to call them construction figures, okay? I don't like that. But yeah, I think it looks amazing. And that is why, for me, it's at the midway point. And I'm not basing it on the movies. I think Ant-Man is worthy of 4th place. So then, guys, coming in 3rd place, we do have Venom, and this is Lego set number 76230, the Venom figure, retailing for a price of £24.99 and coming with 297 pieces. Now, I'm slowly realising maybe this could have been in 2nd, potentially even 1st place, based purely on what you get for the price of this figure. This is a £25 figure, and it's got a lot more going on than either Ant-Man or Captain America or either of Spider-Man or Miles Morales. It's incredible. And again, it being one of the cheapest construction figures, really I should have maybe put him higher on the list. Now, what I absolutely love about Venom is they've made him look menacing and terrifying, even by like not with one colour, basically. He still looks huge compared to the other sort of construction figures. He's much wider. His limbs are much different to all the construction figures. His torso still has the same functionality. All of these buildable figures have amazing functionality. I'm a big, massive fan of his hands or claws. They are giant and terrifying as well, and he's incredibly good to be posed in different positions. I love the design on his torso. I especially love the fact that they put it on the back of him as well. But mainly where this shines for me is his head and his tongue. I mean, it just does look like Venom, doesn't it? That's Venom. And it's incredibly accurate. And I will say this, all of these construction figures are very accurate, but this one really takes the cake. And I think it's actually, again, for the price, it's really amazing. If you can still get hold of this, I don't know if it's still in retail or not, I would advise definitely picking him up. Maybe not the other ones, but this one, 100%. And that is why he's in third place, because I genuinely am amazed that with basically one colour, they've made such an impressive, menacing, sort of scary construction figure. I think it's amazing, and that is why, in my opinion, Venom is coming in third place. So then, guys, the runner-up coming in second place, we do have Iron Man. Now, this is Lego set number 76206, the Iron Man figure, retailing for a price of £39.99 and coming with 381 pieces. Now, straight away, this is the most expensive buildable figure, but in my opinion, it warrants it, okay? And you can see, compared to all the other construction figures, why he's the most expensive. Now, again, this is sort of the prelude to every buildable figure we've got up until this point, okay? This is the Genesis, the first of them. Now, obviously, this was released as part of the Infinity Saga wave, a sort of callback to all different scenes throughout the MCU that they haven't necessarily addressed, or they're giving us rehashes of old sets. But this was the standout sort of buildable figure, if you like. And I really do like this buildable figure, guys. Also, this is compatible with that giant monstrosity of a Hulkbuster, the biggest Hulkbuster. This is the Iron Man that goes inside it. Now, you can straight away tell just by looking at him, there's so much more detail on this buildable figure. I mean, definitely when I was building them up, this was the most challenging build. Not challenging, but you know what I mean. It was definitely the most difficult build of them all. It definitely took me the longest as well, and it has the most parts as well. So yeah, you can see why it was £40. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think I paid £40 for this. I think I paid 30. And again, that would have been a better price point for this. But again, this was Marvel's first foray into these buildable figures. So you have to give them credit there. And if you just look at the level of detail on this figure, it's amazing. And again, they learned from their mistakes, because this is the only buildable figure that actually comes with stickers. So since then, every piece has been printed, guys. And I really do like that. But again, you do have sticker pieces here. But I guess it is what it is, guys. But there is downsides to this buildable figure. You would say it's definitely the most clunky. It's probably the most flimsy as well, actually, in terms of posability. It's not structurally sound. However, you can't knock them. It is their first foray into it. It also comes with a light brick as well, guys, which is pretty awesome. And it definitely has the most going on out of any buildable figure that we've seen yet. So yeah, that is why, in my opinion, Iron Man is in the runner-up spot. Runner-up spot, guys. So guys, the construction figure that is coming in first place, to probably not a big surprise to anyone who frequently watches the channel, it is Wolverine. Now, this is Lego set number 76257, the Wolverine construction figure, retailing for a price of £31.99 and coming with 327 pieces. Now, guys, when we did AntMan, I said I tried not to let myself be blinded to the fact that I really like the AntMan movies, which I do. I really do like them. I'll freely admit that. I'm one of the very few people that actually enjoyed Quantum Mania, it seems like. But What I will say is this one is entirely blinded by nostalgia. Now, do I think it's an amazing construction figure? Yes, I really do. Is there merits to others that this one doesn't have? Yes, there is, okay? That's fine. However, for me, I'm an X-Men fanboy. So I'm always going to be looking for stuff by the X-Men, basically. And I am super, super excited to get my hands on this Wolverine. Now, what I really do like about him is his claws. Obviously, he can have classic Wolverine poses. It looks like Wolverine. His head is set forward, whereas others are sort of straight up. This one's set forward. I do like that. It has downsides, as you can probably tell by me attempting to get him to stand up straight, which is pretty difficult. But it is what it is, guys. Now, straight away, I'm going to say it's a lot easier for them to get this character right because they're basing it off a cartoon from 1997. Okay, so it's a lot easier. There's a lot more block color. It's a lot easier to create this version of Wolverine. And I think they've absolutely nailed it, guys. If you've ever seen X-Men 97, please go and check it out. Look at Wolverine and tell me that's not him, because you're wrong. It looks amazing. And that is why it is such a good construction figure. And again, X-Men is not something we get a lot of in Lego. So every time they release something, try and get your hands on it. But guys, again, it is slightly blinded by nostalgia and my love of the X-Men. However, guys, I do genuinely think this is the best construction figure in terms of playability, in terms of functionality, in terms of structurally. I mean, his legs are a bit wobbly, but everything else is good. And I think in terms of accuracy, this is probably the most accurate one we've had so far, guys. And that is why, in my opinion, Wolverine is the best Lego Marvel construction figure that we've had yet. Alright then, guys, well there you have it. That was my ranking of these sort of Lego Marvel buildable figures. Now guys, please do bear in mind, it's just my opinion, okay? It's not like a official statement from Lego or from Marvel. It's just an idiot on the internet's opinion, okay guys? And get down in the comments and let me know your rankings and I'll let you know all the reasons that you're wrong. But no, seriously, get down in the comments and let me know what your favourite is. I understand that some of you might not pick Wolverine, but some of you might. Who knows? But guys, I did just want to take this opportunity to let you know a couple of good things and a couple of bad things about these construction figures in general. So, anyone who watches any of my reviews will know I sort of do pros and cons at the end of every sort of review to give you some good things and bad things about Lego sets. I'm sort of going to do that here, but it's more just going to be a discussion, and I'm going to start it off by saying the increase in price is becoming a bit of a problem. If you look at Venom, and then you look at Captain America and Ant-Man, well, more specifically Captain America, this was 25, this was 32. It's a bit of a leap in a year, do you know what I mean? In a year, we're paying £7 more than we had to pay for this one. Now, Iron Man being that expensive, I understand it a lot more, as it wasn't actually marketed as a big buildable figure. That was the first one. It was part of the Infinity Saga wave. We didn't know if we were ever going to get any more of these. Now, as soon as we got the Spiderman ones, I knew straight away. I knew it would be like the mini-mechs that we're getting every year, which I love, by the way, and I'm yet to do a ranking on, but I'm waiting for 2 mini-mechs that are on order, by the way, so I will be doing that video eventually. But yeah, guys, you've got to talk about the price and the inflation, and then you think about the fact that these came out a month after Ant-Man came out. Don't you fall over, Captain America. Good boy. Yeah, so these two came out at the start of this month or last month, and this came out a month before, and they've already gone up by £2. So you can sort of see the inflation beginning. Now, that is a downside. One of the good things is this is going to open the possibility to getting so many different characters from Marvel that I can't wait to see the next buildable figures. I could definitely see things like Thor. Thor's got to be one, because we've already got 2 of the big 3. So we'll definitely get Thor next year. I just don't know who the other characters are going to be. So yeah, that's one of the things I really do like about these. Another downside is I've found that some of these are very lightweight and don't stand up very well. I mean, Iron Man is incredibly top heavy and probably the most flimsy of them all. Venom and Wolverine, because you want them to have that sort of like hunched low pose where they look like they're ready to pounce and attack. I've got them like that there, but if I knock them, they'll fall over and it'll be a nightmare to get them to stand back up. But they are quite poseable, these things, and I do like that. Another good thing is most of them are incredibly accurate. If I just cover his face, all of these are incredibly accurate. Oh wait, it's gone. Now that is the downside, his face, but I might do a video on this on its own because it's that annoying to me. But yeah guys, overall, oh, one more thing. Apart from Iron Man, again, we'll allow him because he's an experiment before any of the others came out. They don't use any stickers. And you tell me Lego sets, apart from 4+, that don't use stickers, okay? The fact that none of these, apart from Iron Man, admit him, he was an experiment, come with no stickers, that is amazing, guys, and really should not be slept on. So yeah guys, that is my video covering and ranking all of the Lego Marvel buildable figures. And again guys, I've actually really enjoyed doing this video because I'm telling you now, next year we'll get 3 more of these. I'm just excited to see which 3 we get, because it's got to be something pretty special, because this year Wolverine's the real standout, last year was Venom, and obviously Iron Man was good on his own. So I'll be very excited to see the new ones that they do come out with. So guys, just before we do go and wrap up this video, again, I'm going to ask you to please click that like button. As again, it really does help me out here on the channel, okay guys? Also, please sub to the channel if you're not subbed already. I think we're 30 subscribers away from 900 and I'd really like to hit that. So if you could help me out, that would be amazing, guys. So then guys, there you have it. That is the end of the video. All that's left to say is thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah guys, I guess I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.